Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Bourbon Pour. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Brian.
And we're coming to you today to talk to you about some additional silent auction items and a bottle unveiling of our barrel pick. So we do have our barrel pick available, and the way that you can obtain that bottle will be in the ticketing option on SeymourMainStreet.org, and we have a link to that ticketing site in the description of the video. But Brian, we're going to talk about a couple more silent auction items that we've obtained, and some things that just actually came through that people were generous enough to give us. Well, let's start with this thing right here.
First thing that we're using as a table. This is a pretty nice little table here. Would look good in my little pub shed that we're hanging out in today. But we're gonna put this back and put it in the donation so it's up for the auction.
Yeah.
But this is the actual barrel that our barrel pick was in. Mm-hmm. It has all the signatures of everybody that went on the barrel pick. It's actually in really good shape.
Yeah.
Would look awesome in anybody's their bourbon room, man cave, whatever. They're popular, and like I said, this was donated. Like I said, Matt DeSablon purchased that and then donated that to the auction. So we're definitely pleased with that.
Not every day that you get like a real deal actual bourbon barrel, maybe like a replica or something, but this actually aged the bourbon that we purchased and bottled for this event. And then we also got a couple more items. Let's go with the barrel head. So this was custom made for this event. There's a little plaque here that says Seymour Main Street on it. It's got our barrel number, the distillation date of the single barrel that we purchased, and then the selection date, February 16th, when we all went over there, and the style being a bourbon. New Riff Distilling in Newport, Kentucky. That, of course, is where the barrel came from, and we're super excited to share that. That's also going to be in the silent auction. And then there's one other item that we need to talk about, Brian, that I'll let you take the lead on.
Yep. Our the executive bourbon steward that's going to be coming and doing our event, Dawn Williams. So she has agreed to do a private tasting with whoever gets this prize. She's going to do, I think she set up to about 10 to 15 people to keep it manageable. But you'll pick your bourbons and you'll pick your items, and she'll come up and get all the tasting notes for you and walk you through all that. Kind of what she's going to do at our event, but she's going to do that in a small setting for your private audience. Yeah. So very cool that she's donated that. Like I said, her knowledge is just insane. What she knows and what she brings to the table. So that would definitely be worth. I would say that's probably well worth $100, $150, $200 to have that done. So,
and I think that would make a really cool Father's Day gift. Our event is in early April. That's not too far off from Father's Day. We got a little bit something going on here in the bourbon shed. I think it's probably the Cardinals gods here with my little ivory background here. But anyway, ivy background. So anyway, those are the additional silent auction items that we have obtained since our last video that we wanted to share with you. And then now we're going to unveil the bottle. Each bottle comes in one of these cool boxes. And then we'll take a zoom up shot later to show you the bottle.
So this is the New Riff bottle. Like I said, kind of far out right now, but basically just says it's a single barrel. It's 112 proof, which we've kind of already talked about. The barrel number was 22607. And then back here we got the bourbon, or the Seymour Main Street Bourbon Pour emblem on there. And then we got a sticker down the side that also has the emblem on there. When it was distilled, when it was bottled, and all of the aromas and what you're going to taste on the palate. So it's got all that included in there. Again, we've talked about it before, but these are available for a $75 donation. You can secure them when you order your tickets. If you've already ordered your tickets and you've seen the bottle now and you want one, go back in and elect to do that. You don't have to put any money up until you come to the event, but you're going to want to have one of these. These are special. We're getting pretty limited on them. We still have a handful left, but definitely you want to get one of these. I'm pretty excited about it. Actually, I think I might even
take a little sip.
I might crack this one open.
I'm always up for that. And then also, folks, whenever you do decide that you would like one of those bottles, and thank you, Brian, when you secure it on the ticketing site, you'll have a printout sheet just like a ticket, and of course you won't have to pay for anything or you want to make your donation on the page. When you come to the event, that's when you will make that donation, and then you will take that voucher to Vic's Liquor Store where you'll be able to redeem it. So just a really good.
Smells as good as I remember.
Yeah, that's right. A little bit more barrel, a little bit more oak, but it's a sweet oak. Little pepper to it as well.
Like I said earlier in the last video, that I get a licorice, just a good, nice candy note. It's vanilla. You just get everything, and I'm getting a little bit more oak, like you said. It is a little bit more oaky than what I remembered, but in a good way. That's amazing.
And on the finish, a little bit of mint, just a. Sometimes you get that with rye whiskey, that mint flavor, and man, incredible bourbon. I'm really proud of it. Glad that we have this part of our event.
That is great. Now, one thing I do want to mention here, we are standing. The last several videos we've done, I've had a bunch of St. Louis Cardinal stuff in the background, and I've not said anything about it. I've been a good sport. So I wanted to bring Jordan here to my bourbon shed, and I have a wall of ivy with. I'm a Cubs fan, and you can see the hey sign out here, the foul pole. So how do you feel about saying it out in front of the?
I'm probably gonna go home and take a shower. No, Brian's been a good sport. I meant to change some things out, but as much as we set up, it's kind of a pain to then change around the whole bar. So,
but we are proof that Cardinals fans and Cubs fans can get along.
That's right.
You can be friends and still root for the opposing team.
Yeah, but baseball season hasn't started yet. We haven't filmed during that. So anyway, all right, folks, that's it for the episode today. Like we always say, when you're with your family and your friends, always share your whiskey.